Your numbers look great. You're making real progress.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls. And it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of two investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us.
Our belly button fuzzballs are about the same size.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drayton Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with the newcomer MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gove at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows up tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
When you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday, Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all. Carrington is just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's Martinez. Lund, that's good.
Honestly, guys, I'm not even sure Lund feels the contact.
Pass to Gove. Now MP. From deep, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just look at what an ace he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill set for a big man.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach was having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use
that. You got that.
You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now MP, 5 points in the game. Pass to Brock. Go. 5 to shoot. From deep, it's MP. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
You have to defend better than that, guys. At least put a hand in his face.
Now Carrington. The triple from Martinez. Gove with the rebound.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Carrington. Again, the high flyers.
I like seeing guys like O'Neal. They use the mid-range area of the floor, catches the defense off guard, and you take it when it's available.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lund, and Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
And it's high flyers with the ball. Past MP. Shoots it, and the high flyers tack on 2 more. Here's Carrington. Outside Pagan. And a miss there on the triple. The high fly is leading. Screen by MP. Mills from deep. Sack grabs the miss. Outside Carrington. Lund misses. Outside MP. And Mills gets the bucket to go. And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now Carrington. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Sack with another miss. Now the high flyers with it. They lead by 6, their biggest margin of the game. On the wing, Mills. Gove outside. Croc. Past MP. For 3. That one's good. He's only missed 1 now. He's 5 for 6 from the floor.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Carrington for 3. MP grabs the miss. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now here's Martinez. Carrington with it. Can they get it? Another miss by Drexel Carrington.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
Here's Gove. From deep, it's O'Neal. No good, and he's off to a slow start. Starting 1 for 4. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Lund, that's good.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
MP outside. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Carrington. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Floats one up. MP with the block. Pass to Mills.
2 minutes.
Screen by MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's good for 2. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
And here's Mills from outside. MP. And MP throws it down.
A few more points tacked on to their lead, and in the dirtiest way possible.
Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they?
They really do. The D forces a miss and then can't corral it. They're hanging their heads for sure.
And the attack from Zach call time here.
Substitution for high flyers.
Here's Mecca. Pass over to Robinson. The high flyers grab the miss. Inside, MP. The rebound by Olsen. MP throws it down.
And let me tell you, nobody, and I mean nobody, was going to deny him after he got that rebound.
Great second effort, and you knew how it would end.
Joe, you're right, but dunk aside, I'm impressed with the work rate he showed on that play. Way to stick with it.
Here's Mecca to the middle. Cunningham! And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great work off the screen to move right to the rim. That was picture perfect.
Down low, MP. Good for his 9th make in 12 shot attempts. Shooting 75% now.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Olsen. One up, one down as he hits his first shot of this game.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
From deep, it's MP. Barely beats the clock. Unbelievable.
Taking an aggressive approach with time ticking down, and he nails it.
Oh, yeah, you could tell he wanted that shot.
And so that's the end of the first half. High Flyers out in front, leading by 14. And we'll return right after this break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. Now the High Flyers with it. It's a 14-point game. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs.
2 points.
But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Pass to Carrington. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. MP grabs the miss. Here's the High Flyers. 16-point lead, their largest margin in the game. Knocked away. Left side, Pagan. Takes a 3. The shot that time, not on target.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
From deep, it's MP. Knocks down the triple.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
And here's Carrington. Pass to Lund. Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for the 5th time tonight. He's now 5 for 9.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Now here's Brock. Return to MP. Fades away. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. And it's Sack's ball, trailing by 17. On the wing, Carrington. Nails it from 3. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Carrington, no good. Now the high flyers with it. MP, outside. Brock. Return to MP. Pass to Brock. Outside, O'Neal. Gov. And here's Mills from outside. And that's in, coming off the assist from Gov.
For a guy like Devontae Mills, we know he can run an offense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
And the attack from Sack, call time here. Making a switch here.
Substitution for high flyers.
Here's Lund. 10 points for him. Martinez outside. Lund with the pick. Shoots from the high post. Martinez can't get it to go.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
O'Neal, no good. A difficult situation for Sack. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
The 3 from Gove. Cunningham brings down the board. Pass to Lund. Martinez. Shoots over O'Neal. Martinez can't get it to go.
I think that miss surprised everyone, especially the shooter.
Now here's MP. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence. That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
Here's Elmadawi. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez outside. One. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and will shoot 2.
Using the size, Lund got into a position and he forced the defense's hand.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for high flyers.
Here's Mecca.
Get the perimeter.
Pass to Carrington. To the inside. Nice D from Leon Callahan. Inside. MP with the look. Now Callahan. Here's Myers. Just 3 to shoot. They get the board. Pass to Callahan.
Left side, left side.
Al-Madawi. It's Callahan. Guarded by Lund. The second chance effort. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Well, for Callahan, that's a big move. Showing he can extend his range. What a make.
They set the pick. It's Carrington on the wing. Pass to Olsen. It's Mecca. To halt the run. Olsen shot's good.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
Here's Myers. Here's Al-Madawi. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for the Flyers.
He gets the space he needed. Fantastic work.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Mecca. Outside, Lund. To the middle. Olsen. And good that time.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Over to the wing. Pass to Myers. Here's Al-Madawi. From deep, it's MP. Knocks it down from distance.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now Carrington. Right wing for 3. And it's Hilton missing. Here's Al-Madawi. Screen by MP. To the paint. The rebound by Olsen. On offense, here's Sack. Pass to Mecca. And here's Lund. Here's Mecca. Olsen. Carrington at the high post. Here's Mecca. And a 3 off target. Just 1 second between the shot clock and the game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with this out. Okay.
From deep, it's MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Now Carrington. So it's the high flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie, and just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
Well, that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
We'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP. Hey. Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was going to be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's going to be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Never got Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Oh, what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
He gets that one to fall.
Nice shot by Bird. Not every young player can hit the midi, because honestly, they don't practice it as much.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gove at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. And that one drops. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Nice feed inside as well, looking for some good shots.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now MP. Jacks up a three. Drops it in from long range.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Pass now to Harris. Back to Diaz. And he lobs it up. And it's finished off by Harris.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Gove outside. On the wing, Brock. Outside, MP. For three. And another three for the Flyers. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Fires from deep. Another miss by MP.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Very true. The defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Lets it go. And the High Flyers, another triple.
They've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. One or two of those. That's all it takes to really get him going.
Now here's Mitchell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Robert, a screen. Just 5 on the clock. That one short off the rim. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Diaz. Kicks it to Mitchell. Over Brock. Here's Harris. MP with the block. Now O'Neal. MP outside. From outside the arc. And the high flyers, another triple.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Diaz. O'Neal with the steal. With MP up top. On the wing, it's MP. The kick out to O'Neal. The tray knocks down the triple. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
And time called here, Union Elite. Decide to go with a different look out there.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Out to the right wing. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Here's Kolish. Kicks it to Walker. And here's Pagan. Shot to stop the drought. That shot missing.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run. There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Walker. 6 to shoot. Kolish. Outside Pagan. Union Elite again can't hit it. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Knocks down the long J.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Here's MP. It's an 18-point game.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Union Elite with the ball. Kicks it to Walker. Back to Pagan. Here's Kolish. Off the mark there with the three. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true. And it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it. But those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a lob to the hoop.
That lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
And what incredibly soft hands to make that catch and just to lay it in like that. So impressive.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make a substitution.
MP.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Bird. Tries yet again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
It's on Ben Gov.
When you just look at him, his size, his frame, Robert should go inside and force the issue.
First one for him falls. Both fall at the line that time. Here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. From deep, it's MP. Harris comes down with the board. Union Elite with the ball. And Diaz. Brock outside. Outside, MP. From deep three-point range, Mitchell brings down the board.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just want to test your range and pull up on any given night.
Hey, if it was science class, you'd look at the hypothesis that led to the taking of that shot and see that it's been debunked.
Now here's Diaz. Harris, no good.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
Here's O'Neal. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
I like seeing guys like O'Neal. They use the mid-range area of the floor, catches the defense off guard, and you take it when it's available.
Here's Harris. Connects on the foul line jumper.
He has the height to peek over any defense.
And Drake, that's what makes it a good play. Look to find the right matchup in the right situation.
And here's Mills from outside. And that one's out of bounds. The High Flyers will retain possession here. And here are the High Flyers now. And here's MP on the outside. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. High Flyers leading this one, running away with this one. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
That one doesn't go either for Brandon Harris. Pass to Mills. The three ball. Harris comes down with the board. A difficult situation for Union Elite. And here's Robert. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Mills. MP outside. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Union Elite with the ball. Over to the left wing. Back to Diaz.
Who's watching here?
Pass now to Harris. Hauled in by High Flyers. Inside. Here's MP. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Now Harris. Outside Diaz. Back to Harris. MP with the block. To the middle. Mills. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Now here's Mitchell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be the High Flyers ball. MP. He's covered by Harris. Nails it from 3.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Now Harris. He's got 6. The kick out to Bird. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's the High Flyers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. MP, no good.
And most days, that would be his shot. Not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave them.
And it's blocked by Gove.
You can see Gove tracking that shot through every frame. Nice anticipation, a great block.
Down low. And it's MP missing. They're really on the back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor, things are just not going their way.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Chalk up 2 right there.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
O'Neal, he's covered by Harris. Return to MP. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Drop that pass to him in the perfect spot.
Here's Diaz. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Looking to get back on track. Harris, no good.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
From the baseline. It's MP missing. Kicks it to Mitchell. Diaz. Here's Harris. MP with the block. There's the 3. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Outside Diaz. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. They get the board. Robert. MP with the block. Back to Mills. Makes it off the glass.
No question they're winning. the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their offense, like an engine in a fine car. It's been humming.
Now here's Bird, and here's Diaz from the arc. MP grabs the miss. Fires for three. Connects it from downtown.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Here's Harris. Throws it up high. And it's Harris slamming it home. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Mitchell outside. Diaz. Here's Harris. And finished off by Harris.
Gotta give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
To the paint. Here's MP. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
When in doubt, you might as well attack the paint.
Outside Diaz. To the inside. And it's Harris slamming it home. Yes, sir.
Get up, Brandon Harris.
And here are the high flyers now. Pass to O'Neal. MP. Out to Gov. Now here's MP. He's covered by Harris. And here's MP on the outside. Now here's Diaz.
2 minutes remaining.
Now guarded by Mills. Brandon Harris with another miss. And here's MP. Guarded by Mitchell. Count it from distance.
MP.
An improving aspect of O'Neal's game. If we have a second to talk about his playmaking, because right there he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Robert. On the wing, Harris. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing, I mean nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the three ball.
From deep, it's MP. Mitchell brings down the board. And Union Elite has possession. Now here's Robert. Now Harris, covered by MP. And here's Diaz from the arc. MP grabs the miss. From deep. And the high flyers, another triple.
Defensively, this is a guy you have to account for on the perimeter.
Harris outside.
Get the perimeter.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And that's a warning.
First team
Defenses
foul.
must be cautious in how they try to guard Harris, because he knows how to get to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions, and he can score like a machine.
And he can't hit the second one. And it's high flyers with the ball. Pass to Dunn. Here's Myers. And here's MP on the outside.
3 points.
And the high flyers, another triple.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
To the middle. Bullock, no good. Here's Myers. Passes to MP. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. you see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side, for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his high flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Move, I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking Ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's going to be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on...
Welcome, everyone. It's the EY... from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting five. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the 3. Drew Robinson is at power forward, and the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone, along with the big man, MP. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K26 and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Cologne, and it's stolen by MP. And here we go. And here's Mills from outside, and Robinson pulls it down. And here's the EYBL. 6-point game. Outside, Black. Cologne. Outside, it's Johnson. Back to Cologne. Pass over to Robinson. 5 on the clock. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for the three-point play. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
More with it. He's picked up by McCall. From deep, it's MP. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game in just 5 shot attempts.
What an advantage that he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that 3 ball, it really can extend a defense.
Cologne, right side. Back to McCall from past the arc. Moore cleans up the glass. The West with the lead. Passes to MP. Puts up a 3. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Now here's Cologne. Looking for his first basket still in this one. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Outside, Black. Pass to Cologne. Now here's McCall to end the run. The UIBL, no good that time either. Mills from deep. And the West hits it again from deep.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Lack. Now Cologne. Shoots the three. Black's shot is off. The West in total control in this one. From the arc. Nails it from three.
MP.
Oh, man, guys. They are doing some damage from downtown.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What's shooting?
Yes, it's good. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
MP, defended by McCall. From deep, it's MP, and another three.